it's all set
Hello.
up properly. Doop, doop, doop.
Okay. Silence.
Okay, so that's up on the chat. 3, 2. Yeah, we've already done the countdown, and yeah, welcome to D&D, everybody. And we'll do an intro. Chris, are you actually signing in?
Yep.
I'll go
Good.
first, honestly, I guess.
Sure.
Hello, my name is Helping Hand or Gabe, whatever you prefer, and I am playing Estelle today. This character you see right here. And this,
This
and I am a
Bing. Yep.
yep,
Cool.
ding,
There you
and
go.
I'm playing basically a shopkeeper, kind of. Has more to it than that, but that's one part of his personality.
Okay. I like it. Cool. Yeah, we'll go to Tim next. Who are you, Tim?
I'm Tim, and today I'm playing Tag Redfire, my Moon Druid. The guy who I now finally have a full-blown backstory for.
Nice.
Took a while.
I will reveal it. Have patience.
Cool. And and then Mission. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Märchen. I'm playing the character Sunny, who is a satyr lawbard and currently holding on to some documents of importance.
Nice. And I am Dandro Goldheart. I play everyone else. I'm the dungeon master, games master, everything else. welcome. What we'll do is quickly go through like some highlights from your character's point of view from what happened last time and why you're on this road and yeah, so we'll go from Gabe, and then Tim, and then Mioshin again. Yeah, so Gabe, like, give us a bit of a insight of what your character did last time and what you remember. This is where notes from last week came in.
Yep. So, where do I begin? Estelle, all the trees came alive.
Nice.
He got tired of that. He started like pulling portals everywhere. Eventually got back to base. He freaked out a little. He eventually calmed down. Saw some interesting folks talking to the person he was working with. Then they all retreated when the trees started attacking the place. So they eventually fled. Estelle tried to communicate with one of the trees and thought he was making progress, which he was not making progress apparently, and almost got devoured.
Yeah, kind of.
That's putting it very simplified.
Okay.
And from Estelle's point of view, he's like a little upset that he feels a little betrayed and betrayed, but he knows that's stupid. He doesn't know how they think.
Or if they think.
What?
Or if they think.
So, do you remember, like, if it left any marks on you or anything?
Oh yeah, I left mark on it every time I say yes, it gives me psychic damage.
Every time your character says yes.
Yep.
So I won't give you damage for you saying yes. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Tim, anything like from your character's point of view? What do you remember happening last time?
Jack was very, very annoyed to have himself flee again from an ambush.
Hmm.
No, you don't know why. Maybe Gothar, but still. And he was a little bit, yeah, let's say, freaked out that, in his opinion, probably one of the things attacking us, the shambling mounts, ate ate an entire earth elemental.
Nice.
And he wasn't so convinced of Estel's idea of communicating with them later, after Estel did it. But yeah.
After we got notified.
Yeah,
Nice.
you got a message. Estel tried something.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Mircian, what's
Well, Sunny is kind of. Well, first of all, he's freaking out a little bit.
Mm.
Probably gonna have a little cry afterwards, but never mind that. Well, he is freaking out, but he knows he has something to do. He's gotten these documents from the Red Wizard, detailing the situation, or so he assumes, and he's hoping that in doing so, in delivering these documents, that he can potentially save a couple more lives.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's worried about a lot of people having died in that fort.
Yeah, well, a lot of it you didn't see as you were like scrambling out the side of it, but
Yeah.
you probably heard quite a lot of.
Well, if I recall correctly, he still witnessed the Red Wizard like bamfing away.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Well, you saw him and his retinue going into his tent, didn't you? So yes.
Yeah, and then the tent disappearing or something like that.
Yeah, the tent itself folded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then yes. Other things to note,
Yeah,
The guard around us. People are also around.
Yep. Who until recently were still sitting on conjured horses.
War horses.
Yeah.
It's so funny that I can conjure war horses with a third level spell slot, but still.
Yes, and yeah, I think that covers most of it. Basically, you're carrying all of the information that they gathered over the last couple of weeks, like in the area, what's happening with these these plant-based creatures. Yeah, and some of your own information as well. So you are heading north. To the North Mountains to aid in the research and this, and this definitely will do that in research and combating this new threat that's happening. And you have an escort of 4 soldiers, helping you, escorting you. Yeah, so this is where you've picked up. You've just come from a battle, and enter some roleplay action. So, how are you feeling? So literally, you ran on horseback. So you 3 have horses, and Thekt gave these 4 summoned horses for an hour spell, wasn't it? So you rode hard for an hour, and then they dissipated, and this is where you are. So take it away, guys. You are on the road. Your 4 guys are now on foot. Yeah.
Well, that never went. None of my plans went well to plan when I went through that. How are you guys feeling?
Pretty good.
I just want to get this done. Yep.
I really want to sleep. Tag having
yeah,
1 level
same here.
exhaustion, no wild shapes anymore, and so on. I need sleep.
Yeah, I have 2 spell slots left.
We should
I'm pretty tapped.
we should probably continue forward until it gets dark.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, how far are you comfortable running along, Tuck?
We're on horses.
Yeah, I know, but like he's still tired.
Yeah, a little bit.
How far are we anyways from the place we have to go?
Hmm.
Dan,
Did you guys manage to pick up a map or anything like that?
I have no idea. I think we might have.
I have
Somewhere in the
more.
tavern.
It's still dead. He
Well,
has
if
a
you've
whole
got
bunch of
map on you,
items
that's,
random.
that's fantastic. If not, just follow the road until I tell you to stop.
Sure.
I still talk to the people.
Also, I'm still not completely sure on how the distances work because we were in the tavern. Then I think we traveled a long time.
You did.
Yeah.
Couple.
Yeah. You
Yep.
skipped a few a week or so travel. Yeah.
Yeah, but somehow the wizard managed to get there and back to hand in the goblin quest.
There was lots of timey-wimey going on, as well as 2 players dropping out, wasn't there? So
Yeah.
Yes. But also Wizard has his ways as well.
Teleport.
Also, well, teleport. Also, other ways. But yes.
Thinking with portals.
Exactly.
Estelle goes up to these guys and says, "I think I owe you all an apology."
Sorry, so they're all walking with you.
Yep. I tell the guards, like, I think I owe you guys an apology.
What for?
Well,
I mean, we managed to get them out. Everyone.
Yeah, but I tried to get in contact with one of the creatures, and it.
No, I don't believe that you endangered any of them. So, as long
Probably endangered them more with my spell than he did.
right. To be fair, we didn't know it does that. So, noted.
Yeah, we didn't quite knew it for every spell.
No, like not redirect like that.
No. Absorb. We had absorb.
Yeah.
For a lightning spell. Yeah.
Thunder.
No. Absorb
Yeah,
was for the lightning spell and redirect for the thunder spell.
So one of the guards the guards that you're talking to, they're like, it's okay. We've been fighting them for a while. Any new information is good. Our brothers and sisters are giving their lives as we speak across the front. We need to get this information north. It's what we need to do, and any information you can add to it is nothing but a boon to the effort of stopping these creatures.
So what do you have? Like, what have you discovered? I mean, we've come upon these creatures once. If you say that you've been fighting them for weeks.
Yeah, some of the monstrosities that have attacked the fort itself, they seem to absorb different creatures and then inhibit their abilities, like have their abilities. And it seems like when they absorb a living soul, more of those the glowy orbs happen.
Ah.
And they seem like harder to take down. But
What happens if you break
the same
those?
way, we've managed to work out that you can puncture the orb things to make them weaker as well.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not one for punching.
No, not punching.
Can I short
Puncturing.
rest on a horseback?
Puncturing, as in stick it with a sharp object.
Okay, well, I've got one of those, but John?
But the
Yeah.
trick is to find a way to get to these orbs. You know. And
Yeah.
they use arrows and pikes and teamwork basically to do it. It's why we carry these big shields and pikes, so we form ranks, keep them at bay, and then use
So
arrows
the
to try and shoot them.
redirecting thing, is that new or?
So we haven't got that many like magic users amongst our ranks, but from what they tell us, they seem to be conduits of magic of something.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Something to do with whatever magic you use against them, they use back on you. Or,
My magic
It
that
seemed they to appear to
but
like
we
there are different, not only schools of magic, but kinds of magic.
yeah, well,
For
we're not as
example-
learned in the ways of magic as you are. So
No, I only use one type of magic, so I only use like the power of nature around me, and there are others.
so maybe you have
Yep.
more of an insight into what magic they use then.
I'm more I deal more with charms and the like, and up to this point, everything seems to have worked.
Hey Jay, how you doing? Do you like my
Do you
new
have
setup?
anything about holy magic or arcane magic? How that works on them?
Well, this is what we need to find out. You know, we've used so the red wizard is used fire on them for a while, which it seemed to do a lot of damage, but then they started adapting to it. But only the ones that he encountered, you know. And then it seemed like a fresh batch came along, and they were again susceptible to fire. And then after a while, they seemed to learn, or at least adapt to it.
No, that is
Also,
shitty.
we've witnessed different form. It takes different forms depending on what it absorbs. So when it takes some soldiers, it gets like armor. And
Well, this just keeps getting worse.
and then
Keep talking, why don't you?
Another time we saw it take an apprentice wizard, and it seemed to get more spells. So,
Wait, that thing can cast spells? Oh, we're fucked. We're
but
fucked.
not the same thing. It just whatever, like they seem to absorb, you know.
Huh.
So we've seen
Well-
one like cast like weather spells when it was absorbed a druid, and then another time we've seen them split as well.
I tried to communicate with one of them. It only said one word, and I think its effect messed with my mind.
We don't know anything about that. What did you say to them?
Are you just a? I think it's obviously these things are not natural. So I said, "Do you really want? You're not natural. You're just a pawn." And it screamed at me. 3 letters and it screamed at me 3 letters. I can't
And
say
it seems that, yeah, it's left a residual effect. Let's just hope that it goes away after a little bit.
That's certainly new.
Can you?
You might want to write that and put that in the information that you're carrying.
I've got it all in my brain.
Well, that's good. Hopefully your brain makes it.
It seems
I
listen
do
to
hope
me
so
to a
as
certain
well. That
extent.
would be nice.
It seemed to listen to me to a certain extent. Like it came over to me. That's why I need to owe you an apology because I thought I actually made a deal with it, but it tried to
What
absorb
sort
me.
of a deal did you try to make with it?
I tried to make a deal that you work with us and to not be a pawn.
And its response was to walk over to you.
Yep. And then it tried to absorb me and like
So
work with
when
work
you
with
say
us.
that word, roll
Well-
a wisdom saving throw, please.
Gosh darn it. This is gonna be sucky.
1!
8 points of psychic damage, please.
Ah! As soon as I say that, I'm like, ah! Forgot about that. They see the physical pain.
So when you say it, like literally, it feels like metal, like wood thorns in your head, in your brain. And you, react to it as you want to. But that's 8 damage to you. Psychic damage. And also you feel like the vine is creeping towards you.
What vine?
Just a vine.
This was.
I need to.
Like it. Yeah.
I need to get a greater restoration spell as soon as I can.
You feel so to put it into words, it feels like a shadow is following you now.
Do you voice any of this or no?
I voice it. I feel like something's following us.
To the extent
Sunny
that
is
you like
instantly alerted.
Yeah, to the extent of like Estelle like looks behind him. Like you can't you feel like the trees are watching you.
Every time I say that word I said, it hurts me. I think me trying to help, trying to take a deal with it, might have done something to you. Me mainly.
Oh, I'm sorry that you got hurt explaining it to us. Perhaps you should write down the word that you can't say in a notepad or something. And so anytime you
I think I kind of figured out which word it is.
So anytime you want to say it, you can just hold it up instead of hurting yourself.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Might as well just give it a big old thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll give you a big thumbs up or not instead of saying the word. I honestly, I feel like I might be a threat now. Not personally, but I think it's trying to follow me.
Well, I think it's already fun. Well, I don't think it's any greater change in our situation anyways. Currently, we just need this thing out of your head. Quick.
Can I take
Maybe a
short-
restoration spell would fix that. Maybe even a lesser restoration. Should. Unless it's like beyond even that, then I don't know what else be.
Then we might have to talk to a healer then.
Or heal spell, even. And this is different. This is my expertise. I'm going to have to go through my mind and see if I can find it.
Yeah,
Unless one of you wants to join me.
Nope.
Not yet. Maybe until first I want to deliver this thing and then we can. First I want to make sure that everything is.
We should get funds
So
and
one
supplies.
of the soldiers behind you, sir, you mentioned that you needed a map.
Yep.
Yeah.
We know the area fairly well. Obviously, this is where we patrol. So just up ahead there is an inn where we can rest.
Oh, thank God! Finally.
Yeah.
We've been trekking through the wilderness for so long, and I'm so bloody sick of it. And
You aren't trekking.
yeah, I don't
We
want
are
to.
trekking down long here. I lived as a druid.
Yeah, I don't like. Honestly, with all that stuff going on, I'd very much prefer to have some walls around me.
I can understand.
Cool.
that.
So you come to the edge of this pathway, and it seems to open up into a nice greenery.
So do we scroll up or down? Oh.
Okie dokie.
Why is it white?
Oh, no trees, thank God.
Have you got your
Oh no,
token
they're right
thack?
there.
That one doesn't count.
Why can't I see anything? Just a white paper?
Zoom out, maybe?
No, for me it's just white.
That's odd.
It's
Just put your token right next to ours.
Can you not see anything?
I just
Why?
see white paper with your tokens on it. And the guards' tokens.
Huh.
Well, we
I
see a
just
trail.
Reopen
Can you not see it?
road.
Oh, that's odd.
I'm just reopening
I'm
road.
sure I've made it so you guys can see it. Can you see the?
Well, I can see it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Probably I just have to reopen road 20.
Cool. So you come out the forest into like rolling hills.
Well, might as well. We're not going to the inn our standing here unless we want to camp out tonight.
Well,
Nope.
the inn's not for a while. So like this is
Well,
the guard that's
yeah.
saying on the saying about the trail. The inn's not for a while. I would recommend that we stop here for a while if we want to rest before we carry on.
I have no idea why I can't see that one.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll rest. Let's make camp over here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's so weird because
It is. You should be able to see it fine.
Okay. Let's set up on that hill maybe so that we can have a little better
Vantage point.
overlook. Yeah. Wouldn't want things rushing up on us.
Cool. So you're settling in for a rest.
Yep. And I would start up a nice little tune, which would then basically be a song of rest.
Nice. Cool.
Which means that everyone gets an additional D8 if they use hit dice to regain. What's it called? Oh, an extra D6 if they use hit dice.
I think it leveled.
Nope. Apparently not.
I'm looking that up now.
While that's happening, Estelle says, "You guys can take a rest. I'll be the first watch."
Oh yeah, Song of Red on 9th level.
Ah.
Okay. Tag is just
I mean, we're just sitting down for an hour, so I would assume that we want to get moving after that again.
for an hour.
Yep.
Tag is still just I'm sleeping. And sleep for an hour through.
I don't think I can sleep. Not after all that stuff.
Estelle's
I'm
gonna
still processing.
Tag is
Yeah.
the guy who can sleep on the ground.
We're taking a short rest or a long rest.
Short rest,
Mm.
I would assume. We'll take a long rest in.
Okay. I'll take taking a short rest then. Estelle's gonna go off on himself and go up the hill.
Okay.
I'll be back. I just need to look up here for a minute.
Yeah, no problem. So you go up the hill.
Yep.
Yeah. So over the hill, you see what looks to be like some sort of. It goes down into goes down obviously the other side of the hill, and there seems to be like a outcropping, and then looks like a guard house of some sort, like a gate guard, like a guard house or something. You see some sort of a structure anyway, just beyond the hill.
Estelle sits down,
Yeah.
takes out an object from his bag. This is the orb object,
Yeah.
and just sits down and looks exhausted.
Aw.
What did I do? What am I going to do? This thing is... I need to figure out what this thing does, and I need to figure out what the new... whatever is in my head now. Still stares at the orb, what he has.
Okay. Does he have an intent behind what he's looking at, or just he's looking for answers?
Looking for answers. Just looking, like, trying to figure out anything he can find, like, what am I gonna do?
And
Maybe
you're
if I
holding
figure
the
out one of
orb,
these-
yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so, like, from the orb, like, wisps of, like, purple smoke come out where your hand is. So you're holding it, and it's, like,
Yeah.
wisping around your forearm. Like, it's, like, curling up your forearm. It doesn't hurt, but, but the smoke itself looks like a vine with thorns on it. And then it kind of seeps into your skin. Okay, not hurting, but it leaves like a purple tattoo on your forearm of like thorns like wrapping around your forearm.
And I... What just... What? What? Estelle's very confused.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? What? Did you do this? Was it the vine creature thing? Can I... What are... I don't even know. I don't know what's going on. All I did was just want to stop them from doing stuff. And help some people. That's all I wanted everyone to do. But I don't... Can I say the word now?
I think at this point, Sunny is also like noticing the commotion, starting to like go up.
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure,
You can.
I'm not
yes.
hiding it.
I'll take it perception to see Sunny or something else.
See Sunny.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's keeping a respectful distance, by the way.
You 100% see Sunny come up the hill.
Yeah.
Estelle automatically just hides his arm, hides the orb, and
Hang on, this calls for an insight check. It's not the best for me, but
roll a
12.
deception check.
Okay. I
Well, it's
assume
perception
Be more
versus
like
your
sleight
sleight
of
of hand.
hand,
So
but
see if yeah, sleight of hand, please, Estelle.
would no. I think he's thinking more of deception instead of. Well, that works as well.
I mean, he did it quick, so.
Yeah.
His arm is behind his back. He put the orb in his backpack and like, oh,
Yep.
Sunny, what are you doing here?
You
I
good?
just-
Like you seem a little freaked out. Should I leave you a little space, or like, if you want
I'm
to talk
fine.
about something, like,
I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's just...
well, there's enough evidence of the contrary. Not in the sense of you, I mean, but like in the whole situation. So, yeah. If you want to talk, just talk to me, okay? I don't want like I see you being you feel freaked out from, well, your interaction. Let's put it that way. We'll find a way. Don't worry about it. We'll find a way. And yeah. As I said, like I'm here for you. And honestly, I think Tuck would feels the same way. And yeah, you don't have to carry all this burden yourself.
I'm not carrying all the burden myself, but some things I have to learn by myself.
Well, in my experience, learning is always more fun when it's done with someone else. So, yeah, whenever you feel like opening up, I'll be there.
I'm planning on telling you guys something when I get down, but can
I
you
mean,
give me some space for a little bit?
absolutely. I was I was about to leave. I just wanted to check if everything's all right. Okay. Uh, yeah. And Sunny makes it back down.
Estelle is going to quickly take out his arm and set and like, can I really be doing this?
Takes out his arm. Is he still touching the orb?
Yeah.
You're still touching the orb.
It's in my backpack, but it was like in my back. Yep.
Yeah. No, as in, so you take your arm out again, but you've
Yep.
left your orb in your pouch.
Yep.
Okay. So the purple tattoo is still on your arm. It's like remained on your arm.
Estelle's like going to take a deep breath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Yes.
So instead of getting pained in the head, the tattoo like glows, and then one of the thorns on the tattoo disappear. So then you've got 7 left.
Let's not test this.
And do a perception check in with the orb as well. So just perception check on your own bag.
Okay. 1060 perception.
Yeah, so you see like a slight glow from the bag. At the same time, the thorn disappears.
I go and look at the orb.
Hmm?
I go to look at the orb.
Yeah, so so the orb sort of like glows a nice the same purple, and then when the thorn disappears, the orb goes dormant again.
What are you?
Are you asking the orb what it is?
Yeah, basically. I'm not like asking like, what are you? I'm trying to figure it out.
Yep, no worries. It didn't react.
I need more information. I need more. I need money or something to get someone to cast something on this. If I show it to anyone, it might be in trouble as well. So I have to figure out how to do this on my own. For now, maybe especially when I saw those looks I got from those other 2 tabaxis. I saw the fort. I don't know how much I can. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll just tell him about the. I'll just tell him about the tattoo for now.
So when you're doing like having to think about the other tactics you saw, you have some thoughts about your homeland, and you do know of them, and what they do, and it brings up memories, thoughts of your past, of your family. Yeah. So thoughts of your family come to mind.
What went wrong? What the frick went wrong? I'm gonna stay up here for a while.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take that short rest or a long rest.
Short
I mean,
rest.
it's up to you guys. So how long do you stand on the top of the hill?
Sonny wants to go to the tavern.
I only take that hour of short rest just to get some things back.
Yeah, I get my bardic inspiration back.
Cool.
Still gets
Well,
Finally.
So Estelle's up there doing that. What's Thack doing?
Sleeping. He's sleeping
just
through
can't-
that
Oh,
short
by the
That
way,
was it, just-
Estelle, if you want to regain hit points using your
I think we didn't take damage.
he did take damage.
Oh, right, yeah. He's the
So-
only one.
You basically can roll an additional 1d6 to regain hit points.
Okay. So I rolled 4 at the. I'm gonna get. Okay, so I'm going to.
Just roll them one at a time because sometimes you roll well.
Yeah, I'll roll them one at a time. So let me just do this real quick.
And you at the first one, I believe, you get an additional d6 HP.
I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d6s.
I said roll them one at a time.
1, 2 HP, 2 HP. I keep rolling twos.
Whilst Estelle was up there, like on your way back, Sonny, to the group.
Yep.
Roll a. Nah, you don't need a
Perception.
You don't really need one.
Okay.
But you see a butterfly. In
Ooh.
the field. It's like
Nice.
it's like it's got like blue on it.
Hmm.
And it gives you memories, gives you thoughts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, thoughts of your mum,
Makes me
your parents.
reminisce.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes me think of a specific song
Yes,
I've heard a couple years ago.
correct. So when you think of this song, it even
Yep.
comes to you, and almost out of not even thinking about it, you bring your flute to your lips, and you actually begin to play.
Yep,
This
as I
this
do,
tune.
but
Yeah, this
much to the dismay that I can never replicate it.
you know
The way that I heard it that night.
Exactly. It brings you sad comfort, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, your guards and Thek seem impressed.
Completely sleeping right now.
Thek is
Because
just in the
of level
dirt.
of
I mean, do you
exhaustion.
want me to roll a performance check?
No, I want you to describe what the tune sort of sounds like.
Well, the tune itself would be kind of difficult to describe. Because
Yes.
the original one had a kind of otherworldly property to it.
Would you say it was almost a lullaby?
Kind of. Yes, like a lullaby.
Yeah.
But also there's a hopefulness and joy in
Yeah.
it.
It sounds like a journey of music, you know.
Pretty much.
Thek's on the
And-
floor sleeping, like snoring his head off.
Yeah.
But the guards seem impressed, and yeah.
Yep. Sunny is. This is basically Sunny is calming down a little bit.
Yeah. And as you play, you notice a second butterfly coming when you play in the tune.
Oh, I have an affinity for butterflies.
Yeah, they seem almost drawn to it, you know?
Yep. Also, that like visuals of my magic tend to have hints of spectral butterflies in the corner of your eye.
Yeah. Yes.
But yeah,
And somewhere in the cosmos of it, you feel that your parents would be proud of you.
Yep.
To remember the tune.
well,
Mm-hmm. No, that's
Been a while.
That's what your character feels right now.
I know. It's been a while. I hope they're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they're not too worried about me.
You feel some pairs of eyes on you throughout the cosmos somewhere.
Oh god. Now I feel unsettled.
But it's
Yeah,
a
they're
warm
gone.
presence. It's not a scary one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that he imagines it rather than it actually being so.
Yeah. Somewhere in there, yeah. Somewhere in those feelings.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. I
This
suppose
reminds me of
Sunny
the
is the only one actually.
Yeah.
Roll a perception check, please.
Okay, my passive perception is 14, by the way. Perception.
Yes, please.
Estelle's away.
22.
It's just up there.
Well, you're up there though. We're talking about the path behind you. So you're
He'd
probably
have an overlook, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You don't see anybody following you. There's no sign of anyone following you.
With a 22?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Are they really good?
Very well.
But Estelle, you've already had the description of what you see over the hill. So yeah.
Yeah.
I leave it to you guys to do your roleplay.
Estelle.
So, I think I'm ready to get up again. Yeah. Should I wake him, or do you guys want to? Like, I'll poke him.
He's your comrade. Do you want to poke him?
All right. I woke up to tuck and poke him in the in the back of his
Can I
neck.
notice it?
You may. I'm not trying to be sneaky or anything.
I'm just rolling perception.
Should be good.
14.
I would think you notice me
I would try to
on
roll.
the way to poke you.
You probably hear them say, "Should we poke him?"
Yeah, definitely. I'm not being quiet about it.
And I'm just saying, I'm not the heaviest of sleepers. If you sleep in nature, you don't sleep so, okay, let's go.
Okay, great. Yeah. Also, that's another reason why I want to go to the tavern. Finally, a night's rest without bugs, waking up with bugs in your teeth every morning. Or grass or dirt or whatever.
You have to just sleep with your mouth shut.
Well, what can I do? I'm loud when I'm awake. I'm loud when I'm asleep. Or at least so I've been told.
Let's go.
Cool. So you make your way up the hill to Estelle, and then you continue. Yes.
Yep.
Estelle's like hiding his arm still. Like wait, trying to figure out how to say it. Tell you guys.
May I do another insight check?
Why
Just
can't I see this place?
insight. Nope, I do not notice a thing.
Hmm.
What tag? Why can't I see it?
Interesting.
But Sunny is standing with Estelle nonetheless. Wherever you are.
Nice.
Wait, hang on. There we go.
The thing is, I can't see anything of the map.
Can you not?
I'm just seeing. Why?
You're gonna have to figure out what's going on with that.
Technical difficulties. Our
Right.
favorite.
Mm,
I'm just reloading.
Can
the
any of
site
you
room.
see the map?
I can.
I can, yeah.
So it's literally just him that can't see it for
Mm.
some reason.
Something's wrong with his internet or computer.
Do you want to
No idea.
restart? Try to restart.
He did that already.
20.
Row 20. I'm doing it another time.
Maybe close the browser.
Mm.
Estelle is walking on the opposite side where his tattoo is from Sunny.
Yep.
And keeping a distance a little bit.
I mean, I rolled an 8. I do not pick up on this.
And he's like thinking to himself, like, how do I explain this? And then he goes like, bing, and has an idea. I'm like, Sunny,
Yeah?
something happened when I was up here. What made me freak out a little?
Should I not freak out about stuff?
He shows him his arm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Never seen anything like that before.
Are you by the way, I'm trying to like keep it quiet
Mm.
so that there's because I assume that Estelle wants to hide this a little bit. So Sunny's trying to keep it a little on the down low,
Okay.
so away from the
Throw
guards.
stealth against my passive perception, I would
I'm-
say. Or
Not necessarily against Tuck, but I mean,
No.
what's
And
it, stealth or yeah, it's the
I
stealth.
also
I only have a passive
casted
perception of
something.
12 right now. So you would probably notice.
Yep.
He's like tired.
Estelle's like,
And by the way, I can't see it still. I have no idea.
Estelle's like, yeah, I tried to say the word once, and one of those thorns vanished. So,
Wait, so it protects you?
I don't know.
What? Like, where did it came from? Is it like?
It just-
Did you notice it after like when you were up there, or
I noticed it when I was up there. It disappeared.
is it like a countdown? Oh God.
I think it's like a countdown. I think I can say that at all.
Okay.
Until I get
How much money do you have? Because we might need to go see a healer.
yeah.
Like
Mm.
this, like I've had people in a couple situations where it's better to like get things checked out before they get too bad. Like you don't want something to become a rash, you know.
When I can cast identify, I can identify anything on me or any spell on myself. A little known use of identify. You can cast it on yourself.
Yeah, you can. But
so I think we need to get someone who can cast identify.
yeah, I mean, in the very least, know what we're dealing with, right? That sounds good. Okay. Sunny starts counting his money.
Nice.
But here's the thing. I'm going to have to. I can try to take care of it myself. I got some wares to sell. If I sell them all, I can get.
No, you're part of the group, so the group takes care of each other.
I just want to get back to more business for a little bit, so we can
Fair
get.
enough. I would relish a nice little pub crawl as well. Have some fun, relax, unwind.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course.
By the way, Dan,
Yeah.
may I have the diamond? What the wizard had?
Necromy. He had the
Necrom-
diamond and the book and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay. I'll also add the diamond to my inventory.
Yay. But first, we're going to go see a healer. They might be able to do something about that,
And I'm
or
going
like
to
figure out things, as well as answer a couple of my questions because I still don't know how to like. Well, want to figure out how to save someone from the brink of if something bad happens.
Mm.
I would
Getting knocked down, I can deal with like currently, but what happens if it's worse?
Mm.
I want to get something to cover this up, honestly.
Hang on. I've got a bunch of ribbons. I've got costumes. What do you need?
This is some kind of scarf. Ribbon will work, I guess.
Okay, I've got a scarf. Here you go. I give you a nice green and blue scarf.
He uses to cover up his arm as best as he can.
Should I tie it into a nice little bow for you, or make it look aesthetic?
The tattoo seems to be on your skin, and it doesn't do anything when you wrap it up, so it seems fine.
Yep.
It should be fine. Let's just get going.
Okay. Jack would probably have gone. I need a tavern.
Do you see the map now?
Simple. I don't see the map.
You don't see the map, but you walked directly on the path, anyways.
I just thought it was there.
So he goes to the
Really
guard.
odd that you can't see the maps though, when everyone else can.
So he goes up.
Have you-
Estelle goes up.
It must be a setting that you've got it on, Tim, because if everyone else is seeing it when they're supposed to.
I have no idea.
What are you using? What browser are you using?
Firefox?
That might be the problem.
I just opened the game somewhere else.
Yeah, try Chrome.
Let's see. Thing is, I don't use Chrome, so
You have Safari at least.
Opera.
Opera, yeah, that works.
I'm half tempted to say yes a whole bunch of times.
Don't. Sunny will. Actually, I can't cast all that many spells on you, right? I don't have that many spells with that. Could potentially disguise myself, but that would not help the situation, would it?
Yeah. Anyways, Estelle's going to say to you, Sunny, thanks
Yep.
for helping me out with this a little bit.
Yep. I mean, of course.
So the soldiers come
You
with
do the same for me.
It has to be something else than the browser.
So the soldiers on the gate, they're like, "Oh, who are you?"
We are on a mission from the Red Wizard from the fort that just got attacked.
The fortress got attacked.
Yes, by weird forest viney things, and we have and I present the box with the notes in it. We have things that we need to deliver.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that is none of our business, but you may
Yep.
pass. Are you looking for a
Thank
place
you.
to rest?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Also, if you see any trees walking up on you, run.
And they look at each
Because-
other and they're like, "Okay."
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
bad.
need to go
It's
through
very
this
bad.
gate to go to the pub. So you see the path there? You see
Oh,
this path here?
Yep.
all right.
That
Thanks a lot.
leads just to the pub, and then we'll see you in the morning.
And just in case something really does happen, and Sunny starts rattling down all the things that we discovered about the things so that these guards know what they're up against. Including
Okay.
the new things of like, okay, try to stab, if worst comes to worst, stab the orbs if you cannot escape.
And they all seem to nod and understand what you had said.
Alright, thanks.
We'll see
If
you
you
in the
come
morning.
by, if you come by to the tavern,
just that path to
then
the tavern, and then you come back
Yep.
in the morning. Yeah.
if you drop by later, there might be some drink in it
Well,
for you.
we'll
Bye
be
bye.
finishing our shift, and then yeah. So these four
Going
come
through a
with you?
tree.
Yep.
I can't see it.
Going through a tree. Can you see this at least?
No. Has to be something. I have no idea.
You still can't see it.
Oh, it could be that I don't have the here. How's it called? Better.
Extension.
Better roll
20.
20.
I don't think you need that to see it.
Mm.
But a way around it could be if you watch the stream, and then you can.
That's
see the
true,
map.
yeah.
The thing is, I can see the tokens. The map is the only thing I can't see.
Maybe check out the stream and then mute the stream, but and then you can like check out.
Stell is going to walk in.
Yeah.
First of all, Sunny would knock.
Well, yeah. It's.
Okay.
But yeah.
So,
Also, he would knock and without waiting for an answer, walk in.
yeah.
He's that type of person.
No worries.
Estelle walks in, is driven on, and sits at a table and starts walking around, walking in, and goes to automatically to the bartender and asks if you know any information.
Any. Well, first, greetings, friend. You seem to be wary from a travel. If you're looking for rooms, they're around the back and up the stairs.
How much?
It depends on why you. So first, why you're traveling.
We need to deliver some important things for the Red Wizard
And as
because
soon as you mention
the
the Red
forest
Wizard,
has come alive and bad things are happening.
okay. So are you soldiers of the North?
Us? No.
No.
So
But
then
we have a
your
couple
retinue comes
friends
in.
with us. Yeah, we have a couple friends with us.
So these guys come in, and then the barkeep's like, "Okay, well, the room is for free for soldiers of the North.
And for us?
Are you not not with them?"
We are.
Well, we are with them, but we're not
Then,
soldiers
yes.
of the North.
Technically,
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I can,
Downstairs.
if you so wish, I could potentially eventually have a couple, sing a tune or two.
You're more than welcome to do that
later
anyway,
on.
friend.
Yay! Thank you. I think I feel it's better to ask permission before I start. Well, I'm not gonna presume anything. So, but first,
It's probably a
I
safe thing.
need to first lay down on a bed because I
so
am
it's
exhausted
round the
and
back. You go out this door, and you go
Ah.
left, and then you go through that door, and then you go
Okay.
upstairs.
yay! Bing.
So everyone goes round. So
Except for Estelle.
So 2 soldiers stay awake downstairs and have some drinks.
Oh,
Two
Sunny will
soldiers.
call to Alex. Estelle, you're not coming?
This is a quick second. I want to see if I can sell anything here.
What
All
sort
right.
of stuff do you want to sell?
I have some magical tattoos. I've got a shield occasionally. I don't think anything is going to be like too good of a selling point here. So I just wanted to see if I can sell anything. Would you ever like casting a cantrip? If you can't cast magic, it would be can be kind of useful.
I have no use for magic in running a tavern, but I'm sure if you can ask
Meanwhile-
patrons.
Meanwhile, Sunny is upstairs, just like cleaning the entire room with prestidigitation,
So you
just
got
making everything shiny and
yeah. So literally,
and pristine.
literally just above, like you go up the stairs, and it's literally like an attic. It's like
Yeah.
an attic space with like rows of beds, like
Yeah.
set
Oh
up.
god, the dust.
Not
the
even,
dust.
Not even very
Oh my God.
elaborate, but yeah.
So Sunny just starts casting prestidigitation all over the place, onto the entire place, not a spot of dust anywhere.
So the soldiers literally they go and pass out upstairs. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Sunny was about to throw himself into the nearest bed
Yeah.
until his entire respiratory system got clogged up by all the
Dust.
stuff up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
It's
now
the
it smells like a nice forest clearing.
And Tag is probably just going to sit down for sure. Are they there tables next to the beds?
Yeah. Like probably standard bedside table. Yeah.
Take out a picture frame out of his backpack, put it on it, and then just look at it for a short while and then just sleep.
Oh, did you leave the bed? Did you leave it out or put it away again? Or
No, I leave it there.
Sunny would definitely take a look.
And I can tell you what is on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see a tag in chainmail.
Yep.
A longsword on his side. It's 4 persons, and he's half the age he is right now.
Yep.
Around. And this the second person is a tiefling girl, around Tag's age. Also wearing chainmail and a warhammer and a shield. And the last 2 persons are 2 halflings. One was sitting on Tag's shoulder with a lute and just like very elegant clothing. And the other one is a halfling girl in like the lower part of the corner. And she's just wearing like plain black clothes with just 2 short swords at her side. Yep, that's what we see.
Nice. Sunny will definitely not remember this for a prank. Absolutely not. I mean, I gotta use disguise self for something, right?
So, Zach, as you fall to sleep, roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
I? Oh no.
Yeah, so you failed that. You drift off to sleep and you have a nightmare. One that comes to you more often than you like to share with people.
Mm.
But it is the recurring nightmare of what happened to lead you into the forest.
Mm.
May I perhaps roll insight to see if Sunny picks up on this? Just from his expression and stuff like that.
So Thak's asleep. So, Sonny, are you sleeping as well, or are you not?
No, not yet.
Okay, so
First
you're
be
sat
like,
on your bed. Let's get, yeah. I guess that's perception or insight. Your choice.
I think it's more of an insight situation. Nope. Okay, never mind.
You
Sunny would, at that point, probably noisily go downstairs again, taking his various musical instruments,
Mm.
and make his way down.
Cool. So yeah,
To
Thak
unwind.
had a nightmare of what happened in the past.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay, let's zoom into what Dao was doing while Sonny was upstairs with Thak. What were you doing with your peddling of your wares?
I'm peddling my wares. I'm peddling my wares in case anyone wants any cantrips, including
So
anyone.
when you mentioned tattoos, the guy next to you seems well built, and he's like, you mentioned tattoo.
Yeah, some spell casting tattoos. They only last once, but you can just cast them. Or if you want a regular tattoo, you can come by me.
Okay, well, sit down and tell me about it.
Hmm.
What do I need to? So how does it work?
You depending on what spell I put in the tattoo, or I can make some specific ones. For my spell tattoos, you focus on them and you can cast any spell. Takes the same amount of time as casting a spell as long as you can cast magic.
I don't know anything about magic. I'm just one of the guards. But so could I get a tattoo and have it use it or not?
You can, if you have you can use it just fine. It's like it leads you, it guides you to cast a spell. You won't even have to put any effort into it.
And
All you have to do is say
where's the
you want to
magic
use
come
it.
from?
From me, I create the tattoos.
So you'll always link to the tattoo.
No, I use some of my magic and it expends for me to use it.
It gets stored.
Stored,
So like
basically.
a scroll, but on a person.
Like a scroll on a person, but some of my tattoos I can use permanently. Just makes it its own renewable resource. It just takes a lot more energy out of me.
Okay. How about a small tattoo? What can you do for small tattoos?
Small tattoos. I can make you be able to disguise yourself once per day, make your finger a writing pen, give
Also,
you.
by the way, Estelle, you could probably also sell non-magical tattoos.
I can paint anything you basically want as long as it's small, on your arm.
Wow. I wear my armor most days, so it doesn't really matter the size. I'm just curious on what this magic you're talking about is. Can you do normal
Well,
tattoos?
yeah,
Let me
this
think about
takes
it.
time.
So, and then he goes back to his drink.
If you want if you want magic, I'm your guy. If you don't want magic, I'm your guy.
Okay. So, what's your specialty like in in tattoos wise? Have you got any examples?
I show off my tattoos on my arms. I can make
On one
symbols.
arm, probably.
Yeah, one arm,
Which
and like
tattoos are
a
you showing
symbol
off?
of Leo, of a Leo constellation thing.
The ones that you actually did.
Yeah.
So are you leaving the purple one covered?
Yep, purple one covered. Yep.
Okay. Very important distinction. Cool. Okay, it's very impressed with your tattoos. So did you do these yourself?
Yeah, they were meant to help me solve an issue.
What issues can tattoos solve?
If you have too much strength, like
So
don't
at
want
this
to
point is when Sonny comes in through the door with his instruments.
Yeah. Clop, clop, clop.
Yes.
Screech,
So-
clunk.
How can tattoos help? That's...
Well, if you don't want things to go wild, they can help you focus more and stuff like that. They can also, if you have like a little bit uncontrollable, like wild magic, they can help you control it a little better. Not by much.
Have you got
but
anything more for a guard? Like a communication tattoo or something? Like something that creates a loud noise?
I can get you a sending tattoo.
Hmm.
It costs you a lot more, but I can work on it.
Could we not just use a sending stone for that, though?
Point taken. I'm working on a tattoo, honestly, right now. Would be able to communicate with them, but use my psychic powers. What I do myself.
Is it psychic power, is it?
Yeah, kind of.
Short range.
So no, my psychic power can actually go up to 7 miles right now.
Oh, well, that's handy.
You must be
Yeah.
incredibly gifted. How do you get such power?
Random chance. My tattoo I'm working on right now lets you be able to use that power too. Basically, a better version of Sending Stone, just not unlimited range.
Well, I don't think that's for me, but certainly interesting.
So basically, my maximum would be 7 miles.
How do you know that?
Estimate.
It's an estimate. I basically because I could still feel a connection to something.
Did you want something to eat? Like, I'm about to order some food.
Hell yeah! This is the point where Sunny butts in. Yes, I'm hungry. What is the special? Always ask for the special. Or speciality. What's the speciality?
I still just like
food. So yeah. The barman's like, we've got platters of meat and potatoes,
Ooh.
and berries for people who don't eat meat.
I'll have both.
Okay. So this giant of a man comes over and sits on this table with you, and the bartender brings out platters of food.
You said you wanted more combat versatility tattoos,
And
correct?
then the barman's like, "Are you with the Northern Army?" Like, he looks at the big guy with
apparently,
you and remembers
apparently
you from...
we are
Yep.
told to say yes to this.
In that case, the meal is on us.
Well, thank you. Then the song is on me.
Okay, so Estelle, what were you saying?
You said you wanted more army version of tattoos, correct?
Like, maybe could you do a tattoo that gives me iron skin? Or something like that?
Stone skin? You mean bark skin or stone skin?
I don't know, I'm not a wizard. Is it bone skin?
I would need someone who knows that spell, but if they know that spell, I can definitely do that.
So you need to know the spell, then put it in your tattoo. Is that right?
Yep. I can make your armor class better.
So what tattoos do you carry around with you, or are you like making a spell book?
I'm making a spell book referring to tattoos I can make. I only have a certain amount. I'm only starting out a little bit.
Okay, out of character, that gave me a great idea for a wizard. Who
Oh,
tattoos all his spells upon himself instead of in a book.
I love it. You mean like a rune wizard?
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, write it down. That's a brilliant idea.
I'm still trying to learn out my own powers, so my own limitations I don't know. I've already figured out how to get past the bark skin. You don't have to. Already have a tattoo which can increase your make you harder to hit and increase your armor.
Oh yeah, you offered that to me as well, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to improve it, but it's not working out so far.
How
How
so?
much do these tattoos usually cost you?
Well, he gave me a pretty steep price, and we've been traveling together for a while.
Yeah, that was my latest tattoo. My current tattoos cost for my current one, it cost me 200 gold pieces if I do it 100% perfectly,
Whoa.
and that's not always a guarantee.
So 200 gold and you might not even get the result you want.
Most of the time, I do if you master
You realize
it.
you can get scrolls and weapons for that, right?
No, but this is a permanent effect. I am led to
Permanent
believe.
effect.
So is a weapon.
I can give
Well, do you wear your armor when you sleep? Can't imagine that being all that comfortable.
True.
This would basically
So
be
if I
something
get a tattoo of a
to
bark skin, would
have
that
your-
be permanent?
I'm not sure about having unseen spectral force around you that protects you at all times, even when you are most vulnerable.
Like a
Wouldn't
shield?
that be something? Kind of,
Can you do
but
shields as tattoos?
I can do some. I can get.
can you do shields as tattoos?
Let me check. I would have to test it out for a while. I can probably do that actually. It would take some time.
I think
But-
the military in general would be interested in that.
Yeah, but it would take some time, and this
The
is my own
military
adventure.
is happy to pay good for good work. Maybe you should offer your services in the in the north, where the
That's a
fighting's
brilliant
fierce.
idea. Become
I think
a military supplier.
like in the north, like they're studying all sorts of like personal defenses and things. And if you could help them out
Do
with
they-
like personal
any
shields
chance-
that don't go away, I mean, that
Do
sounds
they-
like a profitable to me. And I'm just
Yeah.
a soldier.
That's. I
Oh,
have.
don't put yourself down.
It probably won't
I
happen.
believe in you.
Ah, it's
It probably
okay. I'm happy out here rather than in the city.
Fair enough. Cities can get
probably-
quite stuffy.
They can.
For that tattoo, for the shield one you're talking about, right?
Yes.
It would probably cost a little more.
Right. But how
But-
much is a life?
Yeah, that's the point. It probably costs a little more, but if they can help, if I could get an apprentice, I'd be able to easily make that.
Wait, would this work with if you already have a shield and wear armor?
Possibly.
The answer technically should be yes, but
Yes. Yeah. No, he's still learning.
so,
Yeah.
but your other one you said like it wouldn't superimpose upon what armor I'm wearing. So the shield one would probably for a guardsman
What was
or
your
for a
names,
warrior.
friends, anyway? What I forgot to ask.
What?
I'm Sunny.
Oh, it's nice to
Estelle.
meet you.
What's yours?
Nice to meet you. My name is Jonathan. You may call me John.
Hello, John. Any songs you like? Any direction?
Oh, whatever you fancy.
Legends, stuff like that. I'm happy to play it. Sea shanties.
Sure. I mean,
folk
whatever you
songs.
want. Have you got any light tunes for the evening?
I do. I have a bunch of. I have a great repertoire. over many years. Which, out of character, I do not, but Sunny does. And he would basically start playing something a little lighter, something to lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I was going to say, both of you do a perception check on the guy you've been talking to.
Perception or insight?
This is perception. Just having a look at him. You could do an insight as well if you want to.
Perception is better, anyways.
Yeah. So you've actually noticed that he's got a medallion around his neck, and he's wearing what looks like a signet ring with an M on it, with a star above the M. M for mother. Yeah.
Can I roll a history check real quick?
Hang on, I'll be right back. And
both of you
need to put on some lights.
Yeah, me
I'll
too.
be there in like 5 seconds.
In real life,
I can't see a thing.
I can't see my keyboard either.
History.
Okay, I'm back.
And I'm back.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Both of us
So
are back.
both of you roll a history. Yeah, it's just history. Straight up history.
History, I should be proficient in it. History +3.
Natural 1.
13.
Well, it makes sense because like Estelle's not from this land, are they?
Well, neither is Sunny, but he's a
Exactly.
law bard and he
So,
collects stories. So.
At least Sunny has picked up stories about noble houses. And most members of prominent houses wear a signet ring to signify what house they belong to.
Ooh. So
That's what
you
you get
can't
from
be
history.
you can't be just a simple guard,
Do
Mr.
you say
John.
that to him, or?
Yeah, of course I do. Sunny. Sunny is not one for social cues.
Okay. So after, well, there is a reason I left my last name out of introductions.
Who am I to judge?
I am actually, yes, from one of the houses.
Ooh. I'm afraid to tell you that unless you elaborate, I will not be able to
Let's not worry
know
about
much. I'm not originally from these lands, you see.
Ah,
Well, it might be obvious by my appearance.
I am also one not to judge.
There we go. Wonderful, right?
So then, so he has long hair down to his shoulders, and then he, upon hearing you not from these lands, he pulls his hair back into it and ties it up into a bun, and he reveals like half elf ears.
Sunny doesn't even blink about it.
Yeah, but what strikes you both strange is that this guy is like built of a stronger build, more human build than most elves you've come across.
Half elf, ain't he?
Correct. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, let's just leave it at that then, shall we? At least for now. You mentioned
If you're-
tune.
Ooh, if you are so intent on hiding your appearance, then I mean there are fun spells to do that.
I don't
right.
need to hide who I am. Just it is wise not to bring it up in conversation when I don't need to, you know?
Well, up to this point, I haven't met anyone who was vastly put off by my, well, unusual appearance, let's put it that way. By your standards.
True. What do you know of the Fool's War?
A little bit here, a little bit there, but not all that much. I believe it
Say you're
was
not from
some
these lands.
wizards fighting wizards.
It was not just the wizards. The wizards started it. But we all ended up getting caught in it.
Ah.
Which is why it's a fitting name, you know. How about
Well,
we
war
lighten
is
the
for
mood
fools,
with
I believe,
one of your tunes,
and those caught in
then,
between.
and then we can talk more. How about that?
Yay!
So how about? Did you say you are not from these lands? Were you? Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking.
All over.
That is a
I've
good
traveled
answer.
a lot. Excuse me?
Go. Do you know any Alvin tunes?
I know the tunes, but not the words, I'm afraid. I can.
Tunes are fine.
I could sing something more related to the fairies, if you'd want. With
Fairies.
I know Sylvan.
Okay.
Estelle's gonna get up and says, "Well, it's been a nice time talking to you, but I'm going to study that possible extra shield on Slayer.
Why don't you just sit down for a little bit, enjoy the songs, just
Estelle,
to unwind a little bit.
no, I better
You sure?
guess. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll be up in a little bit anyway, so
Don't worry, this won't take long.
I'm just de-stressing.
If you have any other ideas for tattoos, please let me know.
Are you Are you retiring for the evening?
I need to check on something, I guess. Yes.
Okay.
I'm retired.
A lot of things happened today, unfortunately.
I understand.
We had a rough day.
Well, have a good
The
night.
entire fucking forest stood up and came after us, so
An entire forest.
yeah, not the forest anymore,
I've heard
at least.
tales of living trees, but an entire forest?
From all the stories that I've heard, and, well, the things that I've seen, this is different.
Hmm.
It doesn't feel right.
How do you mean?
Well, I'm, I don't know how to explain. It just felt wrong.
Okay.
The stuff that was going on. So if you see anything coming up to you, run, because it'll try to eat you.
That does not sound pleasant.
I don't believe it is. And we are led to believe if it eats you, it will become stronger. So,
That's double not nice.
yep. Yeah, but they are slow, so
Okay.
you
Well,
should be able.
luckily
One
we are
should be
quick.
able to outrun it. Well, as I said, something light, and I'll probably just start singing in something nice and Sylvan.
Can you do it as a performance check?
I can. Should be okay. There we go.
Smashed it. So where are you performing? On the table?
Just where am I? Probably
Where you
just
stood?
there. Sit on the chair, lean back a little bit, and
Okay.
strum out a tune on my
Slowly
lute,
comes round and sits
and
on here.
sing alongside.
While that's happening,
Something nice and calm.
Yep, so they're all just enjoying your tune.
Hell yeah, for mastery or expertise.
Nice. Okay, so while that's happening, Thek is having a nightmare, and Estelle walks up the stairs. What are you doing, Estelle?
going to find a bed
Yeah.
and grab the orb from my bag.
So you're grabbing the orb again. Which hand are you using?
My non-tattooed hand, my tattoo. Well, actually, my hand was not covered. My hand was covered in vines.
So the hand that is or isn't covered in purple vines.
My hand was covered in purple vines.
Okay, so as soon as you touch the orb with it, and you bring it out, both the orb and the vine on your arm glow, and then the thorn reappears, and then the orb goes dormant again.
Ain't that something?
Estelle looks at the orb.
Okay, it's just clear glass orb at the moment.
I got this from stopping them. What do they want you for? Estelle puts the orb back in his bag and just hugs it and goes to sleep.
Okay. So you are, both of you guys are sleeping. Sonny's having a tune.
But
Yeah.
Sonny wouldn't stay up all that much longer. He'll sing a couple songs. Basically, this is him de-stressing,
Yeah, no problem.
putting his mind off of the happenings of the day. Also, he's not left the box out of his sight,
Nice.
so he's keeping that with him the entire time.
Okay. So you finish up your tune, and each of the audience gives you a gold piece each. So you've made yourself 5 gold.
Yay! I give a elaborate and very thankful bow.
So all of them are normal gold coins, standard, except the one that Jonathan gave you, and his coin is gold with like an M on it, and above the M there's a star.
So,
That was wrong.
so I do 4 gold coins and 1 special gold coin.
Correct. 4 gold coins and just put an M coin. Yeah.
Add items. How do I do stuff like that? Where can I custom items? Edit. Ah, bloody thing.
Cool. So you go off up to sleep. These guards stay down here, and so the guards that went to sleep first change shifts throughout the night. That's fine.
What was the guy's name again? Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Very well. Okay. And yeah, Sonny makes his way back up and face plants into the bed.
Cool. So you're go up to bed as well.
Yep. Can I do one last insight check on Tuck?
You can. So as you go up the stairs,
17. Can I see that he's having a nightmare?
you can see that he's having a not so pleasant sleep. Yeah.
Very well. I cast sleep upon him.
Right.
Basically,
So what does it
actually,
do to this person that's already asleep?
yeah, I think it would just relax him probably a little more. Like something that would, well, and that I mean, I thought that it might just like relax him and get him away from that tense moment of being stuck in that nightmare.
Okay. Well, halfway through your nightmare attack, you feel a warm pulse overtake you, and you sleep the rest of the night fine.
Finally, some good fucking sleep.
And I go get some sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to the box and my loot. Everything else is irrelevant.
Brilliant. And we'll wrap it up there, I think. And it's a good place to stop.
Yay.
Yeah. Not so much combat oriented this time.
Nope.
But we got a nice thread started. Yeah. It's good.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll wrap it up there.
Sure.
So thanks everybody for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next Dungeons & Dragons stream.